In 4 weeks, I have already lost about 8 pounds and got my obliques back. How was I able to do this so quickly, and how can you do it for yourself? Keep watching. Now with the mini cut, the point is it is supposed to be small in time frame. Hence, it's mini. What this looks like for most people may differ, but I'd say about 4 to 8 weeks depending on how aggressive you want to go with your cut. Now you know you need to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight, but with a mini cut, how aggressive should you really get? As a general recommendation, I would say about 30% less calories than what you have been eating, maybe even 40 if you're a little bit insane. And yes, that is a huge amount of calories, but this is an aggressive fat loss strategy. It's not meant to be sustainable. That's not the point of this. That's why it is mini, because it is inherently not meant to be done forever before a short time period. To do a mini cut properly, I'm already assuming you have a high protein meal plan in place, you already have an exercise regimen you've been sticking to, and you have excess body fat. And the excess body fat is really important if you're going to do this. If you're going to aggressively lose weight for a short period of time and be underfed, you want to make sure fat is what's being burned and not muscle. You don't want to be doing mini cuts when you're 12% body fat. It makes no sense. You don't have that much fat to burn left, and your body wants that fat. So it's going to start utilizing other things in your body, like muscle, to energize your body. But if you are in a fluffy stage, I'd say about like 17 to 22% body fat, or even a little higher, these are just based on myself. This is no studies or anything. This is a good stage to do a mini cut because you have fat to burn. It won't make your body freak out and feel like it's starving to death, and then it'll start to use muscle instead of fat. You have enough fat to fuel the body. You'll be okay. If you're still a chunky monkey, focus on lifestyle changes. Don't do a mini cut right now. During this mini cut, I got some obliques back. I got more ab definition than 4 weeks ago, and I got back under 200 pounds. And keep in mind, I never flexed with the pump. All these videos are me rolling out of bed without any breakfast in me, without even the best lighting. I always specify when I have a pump, and these I do not. These are real results in normal everyday scenarios. Don't fall for the people that just get a quick pump, change angles, and get better lighting. Then they look like they lost a bunch of weight when it's really just tricks on the camera. Anyways, what are the steps you need to take, and what did I do to have a successful mini cut so far? I've lost 7.4 pounds since August 6th, where I weighed in 204 pounds, and now I am 196.6 pounds on August 31st. Step 1 was I reconfigured my meals. I eat pretty much the same thing every day. An egg sandwich, a yogurt parfait, a protein smoothie, some protein banana bread, and whatever my mom makes for dinner. I don't really count that. It's just to spend time with mom. But each of these meals can have more or less calories depending on how I make it. The egg sandwich is basically the same. But let's compare my other meals, like the yogurt parfait. On the bulk, I use normal whole fat yogurt along with some sugary yogurt to give it a little more flavor and some oats. But now, when I'm cutting, I swapped out the sugary yogurt and the whole fat yogurt for Greek yogurt. 2 servings of Greek yogurt, I get 34 grams of protein and 200 calories, which is just nuts for just a small amount of yogurt. To make it more flavorful, I just add in a little bit of jam instead of a lot of sugary yogurt, and some oats into it, and now I have a full meal with significantly less calories. Even my high protein banana bread, which I make from Kodiak mix or whatever protein pancake mix you like, can be adjusted very easily. If you wanted more calories in this banana bread, add raisins, add coconut, add another banana, add more butter to the pan instead of using a baking sheet. You can add in a bunch of nuts and they'll make it really calorically dense and yummy. But since I'm doing the opposite, since I'm on a cut, I make it very simple and I still get to enjoy some banana bread. It's just eggs, bananas, the mix, and some milk. I cut down the calories by a significant amount without adding in all the extra fluff, and I still get to enjoy some yummy banana bread while on a mini cut. Even with my smoothies, it's a similar thing. On the bulk, I would add peanut butter, sometimes 2 bananas, and then milk, and then the protein powder. But when I want to cut, I just take out one of the bananas, replace the 2 servings of peanut butter with berries. Yes, I would use a lot of peanut butter, and now I add 2 scoops of protein powder to get in some extra protein instead. And voila, a much lower calorie shake without having to reorganize my whole meal plan. Dinner I don't really touch because I usually eat dinner with my mom, and eating dinner with my mom and sharing a meal is more important than losing another 0.2 pounds of fat per week. It doesn't really matter that much. So if you have meals you like, see what you can do to make them lower calorie. What ingredients can you replace and still enjoy the meal with? Now my protein intake has not been optimal, I'll be honest, but it still has at least been 150 grams per day. Should it be a little higher on an aggressive cut? Yeah, probably 1 gram of pound per body weight for protein would probably be optimal. But am I really going to worry about this? No, I'm not. Step number 2 is start intermittent fasting and be comfortable with being hungry. You are losing weight, so yes, you're going to be hungry. You just got to get over it. It's a mini cut. It's not that long. Just have some strong mental fortitude. But intermittent fasting makes it easier since you'll feel more satiated throughout your eating window. Right now, I typically don't eat till 10 a.m. or 12 p.m. depending on the day. I'm not super strict with it, but I at least fast 3 hours in the morning and 2 hours before bed. I would usually fast longer, but my current work schedule is very chaotic. I'm working 2 jobs, and a lot of the times I need a meal by the time I am home later in the night. As a general recommendation, an 8-hour eating window would be great for most of you. Step number 3 is to continue your current workout regimen and implement some type of cardio. Typically during your mini cut, just work out as usual. You don't need to change your whole workout plan. You may notice you get a little weaker, you might tire out quicker, and that's very normal and that's fine. If this is happening, try to plan your meal filled with the most carbs before your workout so you have fresh carbs in your system before you go to the gym, and you'll have a little bit more fuel. Also during this period, increase your low intensity steady state cardio, aka just do some more walking. If you're reaching 10,000 steps per day, try to increase to 15 or 20,000 steps to get an extra fat loss without tiring yourself out with like HIIT or some other intense exercises. Have I been the best at this? Absolutely not. Work has been busy. I still want to do the YouTube channel. I'm working on the other channel. So I've been missing more workouts than usual, and I'm not really doing any extra cardio right now since I'm working the desk jobs. So I'm very sedentary. But I would encourage you to do these steps. But this is also a testament to how calories is the main driver of weight loss. I haven't been exercising as much, and I still lost over 7 pounds in 4 weeks. It would definitely have been more if I had more time for exercising, more time for walking. So calories is the main driver of the mini cut, but walking more definitely helps. Lastly, after the mini cut is over, don't go binge. Don't go back on your diet that was making you gain weight, because then all the suffering was for nothing. Your maintenance should be slightly lower since you lost weight. So make sure to account for that on your new meal plan or whatever you're eating. Just check your scale on a weekly basis. Are you gaining more weight than you'd like? Then you know you need to eat less. Are you gaining what you expected? Are you maintaining? Then just keep doing what you're doing. You're maintaining correctly. Just keep an eye on the scale, and that'll be your main driver for if you want to continue eating more, gain more weight, or stay the same. If you can't seem to understand why you can't lose weight, check out this video right here. Peace.